Yo, what's up guys? It's been a while since I recorded a video for this channel, my own channel. My dad was at Home Depot and he found a smoker on this like really good manager special. I'll put the picture up here so you guys can see. Um, yeah, marked from 400 to 140, which I think is pretty good. So yeah, he went ahead and grabbed it. So I went to Costco this morning. I was going with the intentions of getting the full slab of baby back ribs, but I decided to get the St. Louis back. No, what is it called? Spare rib, I think. I've never tried them or made them, so it should be a little bit of a learning curve, as well as using the smoker, because I'm used to only using the Weber kettle. So yeah, I went ahead and already applied the rub. As you can see, they're already sweating nicely. Unfortunately, they didn't have the full slabs. They only had the small portions, which is fine. Never never made these small portions. I've always made the full slabs. For the rub, I used Heath Riles, and I used just regular mustard as for the binder. Yeah, so there's that. Also, I got this at Costco, and I would have never thought I would be excited for tinfoil until today. Look at all this tinfoil. Hell yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna go outside, set up the smoker, get some clean smoke, and yeah, let's go outside. I usually get the Kingsford original briquettes, but on the Weber, I tried these Jealous Devil briquettes. They're like bigger sized, and honestly, they burned a lot better. So yeah, shall be using that for the smoker today, and here it is. It is probably the most basic thing, but you know what? It's probably best to learn on here and not have that many fancy things. So this was the original sale from 400 to 240, and there was a sticker on here that said manager special 140, but that flew off when I was driving home. So yeah, a lot of room for activities compared to my Weber, which I also used to smoke. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take these off so I have more room for the wood and the briquettes. I don't think I'm gonna use them. I think it also doubles as a grill. So yeah, let me go ahead and figure out how I'm gonna do this. I'll probably set up a chimney of coals, dump it in there, and then put some wood on top. I use a ball of paper towel, like 2 sheets, and then just oil, and that kind of gets the whole thing going. Opposed to like buying tumbleweed or starter cubes. It works. I saw people using only half, but let's just fill it up and see what happens. So yeah. Alright, I went ahead and emptied out the chimney. The coals are in there as well as some wood. I'm using some hickory. Let's see how that's going. Alright, it's just... that's a lot of smoke. I think we can have this like how it is right now until this white smoke clears up. And yeah, we got the meat right here. So let's just go ahead and wait for this smoke to be cleaner. I believe we should be okay, good to go now. There's not as much smoke. There is a tad bit, but yeah. It is a pretty windy day today, so that can cause, I think, I'm just guessing, it can cause it to burn a lot quicker. Yeah, okay. Let's, yeah, the temp is super high though. I'm gonna close it a little bit and let it settle down, and we should be good to go. I've waited about another just quick 5 minutes, and the temp is going up, which I do not want. I did block the I did block this a little bit so not that much air can go in, and I did close it pretty much all the way. This is pretty much all the way closed, and we're still getting high temps, so I either I'm doing something wrong, most likely, or the wind is really messing us up here. So yeah, just wait a little longer. The temps are dropping a tad bit, so yeah, let's just wait a little bit more. The wind did calm down a tad. The temp is a lot better. I want to be like a little under 300. Actually, this is fine because at the grate level it should be around 250. This has calmed down a lot. I put this in the way so the air can kind of stop. Actually, I think I did it a little bit too much, but it's fine. So yeah, let that. Yeah, we'll check. I'm gonna spray it in about 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, we'll check back on it in a little bit. All right, I went ahead and added two more chunks. I did give them a spray already with half water, half apple cider vinegar. So there they are. It's been about 45 minutes. So yeah, I'll come back and spray them in a bit. We're back at where we want to be at 300. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes since the last spray. I'll wait another 20 and I'll hit it again with apple cider vinegar. What time is it? It's about 2:36, and about another hour before I wrap them. So yeah, let's see y'all in a little bit. All right, so it's been another hour. I'm starting to foil them now. I'm drizzling some honey on there. Hold on, let me turn the music down. So I drizzled honey on there, put some butter. So I'm gonna wrap them 3 at a time. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap them and then cook them for another 45 minutes. I went ahead and added a tiny bit more coals because the other ones were pretty much all ashed already. And I also added a little bit of wood. So yeah, we should be good. Yeah, get this up to temp. Everything is already wrapped. So yeah, now we wait 45 minutes. Honestly, the whole just like being outside and kind of managing the fire a little bit, kind of figuring things out is probably like my favorite part of being outside, kind of watching the sunset. It's nice. It's nice. Listening to some music, honestly, ain't nothing better than that. Temp is running a little too high since I just put in those chunks of wood. I'm gonna close the vent a little bit and manage this heat. So yeah, about 30 more minutes wrapped. And yeah, we should be in the final stages and we'll see how our efforts turned out. Alright, it has now been the hour wrapped. We've been at a steady 300, so I'm gonna unwrap them and finish cooking them. Alright, I just finished unwrapping them and they are looking pretty solid. Oh, that color looks amazing. So yeah, just gonna finish that off for about 45 to 30 minutes and we should be good. I'm looking for around like 195 internal temp. Well, it's now completely dark out. I took half of them away from the heat. They already reached 195. Now I'm just waiting for these. These have barbecue, these don't. So yeah, they're pretty much ready. I'm gonna take these inside and we'll give them a taste test. Pull them off the smoker. Let me get to the light so you guys can see. There we go. Yep. There we go. Very nice. Let's give it a little taste, shall we? Yep, yep. I made a little bit of potatoes. Very crispy potatoes. Yeah, that was the rips. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. I'm gonna eat these.